So today's topic, irregular menses, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about irregular menses today. And in better words, we like to call it hide and seek menses.
Yeah.
And your period is actually playing hide and seek with you, right? Hi.
Hello, hi Shirley.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
so
actually
actually
when
tell me,
yeah.
yeah, tell me a bit more, because I mean, for me, my menses has been thankfully regular, so that's been great. And I do understand. I have friends telling me about them not getting it. So in terms of like using menstrual cups as well, it's not something that they think is feasible because they don't know when it comes. Then to sterilize it and stuff like that. So yeah, tell me a bit more, perhaps your own experiences as well. Yeah.
So, irregular menses, right? Basically, it's either the period comes too often, which means that it comes like in a month, maybe you get it twice, or it happens like in a year, you only get it about 6 to 8 times, when it should be a
Okay.
28 to 35 day cycle, right? So they get it much lesser.
Right.
And it's really unpredictable, We have had clients who have not had their period for 3 months, some even longer than that. And yeah, so that's what irregular period is. You don't know, you can't predict when it's actually coming.
Right. And like, I guess, I mean, logically, I would think it's a problem, but I guess some people would say, oh, it's better not to have their period so that, they don't have to care about, buying pads, or like, they can go on holidays and it may not be an issue for them. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, that's true actually. Some people think that no period is actually good period, like not good period. No period is actually a good thing, but actually it's not. I mean, there are two different reasons why that we can share with you today of why it's actually not a good thing. First is the added stress, right? The added stress of not knowing when your period is going to happen. Like you really just don't know. If you have not had your period for like 3 months and it can just come tomorrow, right? So how are you going to plan your life around it? Like for me, I use the app, right? I use the app called Flow. There's period tracker. There's so many different kinds of apps. So I kind of plan my outing or my beach days or my holidays around my period, because I don't want to have my period when I'm on holiday, because I want to really just enjoy myself without worrying about changing pads or anything else in that sense, right? So the added stress is when you don't know when it's going to come. Or for example, if you want to go on a date and you want to wear like a really nice dress with some nice undergarments and stuff, and you can't use you don't want to put pads because you don't know when it's going to come.
Yeah, you
right?
don't want like the bulky stuff sticking out, It's just always conscious as well, right? Like,
Yeah,
I mean, for me
exactly.
now, I mean, menstrual cups make so much sense because it's inside. It's like a normal day, normal feel, and these kind of alternatives is something that everyone should know about, so that you don't have to have this uncertainty where you always have to plan so much ahead in time, because sometimes, let's say if it's irregular even, right, how would you even
It
know?
works. Exactly. That's the issue, right? When it's irregular, you don't know when it's gonna come, and you're worried, especially when you're on a holiday, or you're on the beach and you're wearing your swimsuit or your bikini or whatever, right? And you don't know when your period is gonna come. That's really stressful, right? That's really stressful on the body. So it's unnecessary stress. And yeah, the cup is actually a really good solution as well. Like, you don't even feel like it's there.
Correct,
Yeah, that's
correct, yeah.
amazing. Yeah, someone wrote a comment down there that can't wait to try the cups. Amazing.
Yay. Yeah, I believe she joined one of my talks with Kaimana, right? Correct. And we talked about menstrual cups. We talked about alternative period products as well. And yeah.
Amazing. That's amazing. Yeah. So that's the problem with irregular periods. One is the unnecessary stress that you don't know when it's gonna come. The second one, and of course that unnecessary stress, which we were
It's
talking about,
causing it.
is causing it. Exactly. Exactly.
Right.
So the unnecessary stress is actually causing the period to be even more irregular. We'll talk more about this in the next week, right? About stress and menses. So yeah, we want it to be stress free. So that's one. And then the second one, which is one of the most important aspects as well, is that there is a hormonal imbalance that is happening when your period is not regular. And that hormonal
Mm.
imbalance causes emotional eruptions. It can
Right.
cause irritability. It causes a lot of emotional ups and downs. We call it as mood swings sometimes, right? Because the period
Right.
is not coming on time. So no bleeding is also not normal. Same as last week we were telling that, painful menses is not normal, and now we're saying that no bleeding is also not normal. You need the menses cycle to be regular so that your hormones are balanced, right?
Right.
So
Right.
all of these symptoms it's it's really really crucial to have a healthy womb. It's crucial to have a healthy cycle. That's what we
Right.
want to see with irregular menses, yeah, or high density menses.
Yeah, and I guess, I mean, I have friends that have irregular, and I tell them, go see a gynae, or just check it out, because it's really not right. Or for me, I think it's not right. And actually, how serious can it get in terms of having irregular periods, high periods, and actually what causes it, right?
There you go. Thank you for
Mm.
sharing. If we have fibroids and endometriosis, it's always terrible because the pain is really bad when you have that, right? That one we spoke about that last week already, and well, there is a solution. There is a safe solution for you. Please do come and talk to us about it, because the last resort for having fibroids or endometriosis is surgery, right? And we want to avoid that. We really want to avoid that as much as possible. Removal of the womb is the last resort because, like what we mentioned, even when your period is not regular, yes, it's very painful. And so, even when your period is not regular, right, your body is already acting up. You are getting irritable, emotional, all these things are already happening. So, can you imagine without the womb? Without the right
Right.
hormones in the body, what's going to happen? You're going to have all the
Yeah.
menopausal symptoms, basically.
Right.
And we want to avoid that because our body needs the hormones, right? So when it
Mm-hmm.
comes to come back to irregular menses, irregular menses is it's an underlying cause for something more serious, right? Something like PCOS. Right?
Mm-hmm.
PCOS itself is so deep, so we're not going to touch so much on this topic because PCOS we will talk about it more in September. But irregular menses is one of the underlying causes, or one of the not underlying causes, one of the symptoms of PCOS as
Yeah.
well. Yeah, one of the
Right.
symptoms of it. Some also say it's one of the underlying causes also because when your menses is not regular, your hormone is imbalanced, then it causes all the other symptoms with it.
Right.
So
It's just
it's
like
like a
a
chicken and
domino
egg effect.
effect.
Yeah, a domino
Yeah.
effect and chicken and egg effect both at the same time.
Right.
So that's what we are saying. Fix your menses, right? Fix your menses. Now we provide an alternative solution. There's no touch, no drug, no surgery needed to fix your menses, basically. Yeah.
Mm.
And you
So
have to
maybe,
be on chemical menopause. Yeah, someone shared here. Thank you for
oh
sharing.
yeah.
Thank you really for sharing. So you understand how severe it can be as well, and why we're doing the work that we are doing right now, right? Because we want to help so many women out there who are going through all these challenges, and they don't know where to go. If you don't mind, can I share a bit about the event last week? I
Yeah,
think this
yeah,
is
sure.
really
Sorry.
important. Yeah. So it was a wellness event and Jaya won. And as we were talking to so many women, right, they were just coming to us and they were saying that we didn't know such thing exists. We
Right.
don't know such thing exists. And there are just so many women suffering out there silently, because it's like hush hush. I do not want to tell anybody I
Yeah.
have a problem, or they could be in denial. They could be in the denial stage also. So we really try, our best to talk to women and tell them that, hey, there is another alternative. There is another method where you don't need, it's non-invasive, you don't need any kind of drugs, you don't need any kind of surgeries, we do not poke any kind of needles in you, we don't even touch you. And this might seem out there, but it works. I'm telling you, it works.
Yeah.
It's not just with me, it's with, our clients and everyone else. It actually works. We produce results, right? So,
Yeah.
you don't need to know the details of it. Just trust that it works and know that it actually works, right? Hence why we are really, really passionate about this. Shirley, my partner, and I, we are both really, really passionate about this to provide this solution for women out there.
Correct. And it's not publicized enough that having issues or having pain irregular with our monthly event is it's not it's something that we don't talk about, and hence that's why even solutions are not just being put out there, which is
Exactly.
a bummer. So yeah, like having a conversation today is so good that we hopefully can touch more people, not touch, but get the word out there, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
It's also
Yeah,
your
I
value
mean,
that you're creating, right?
yeah. I mean, both. It also reflects on me where I have to bring up the awareness for menstrual cups or alternative period care, which then again, everything is a hush hush. We need to then be out there, and then when we be out there, some people think we're a bit too open, you know. Yeah,
Yes,
destigmatize period pain.
that
Yeah,
is
we should.
exactly, yeah, that is exactly what we're doing here. That's exactly why we are attending events and, putting ourselves out there to say that, take charge of your body, right? Take charge of your
Right.
body and heal your body, basically. And don't stop putting chemicals in your body or
Yeah.
outside of your body. Stop doing all that, and our body is really marvelous, it really, really is marvelous. It has the capacity, the ability to do miraculous things, to really heal itself. So don't
Correct.
underestimate yourself, right? Don't underestimate yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. Correct. I
Right.
guess we should wrap things up. Or is there any questions that we could address from the viewers?
If you have any questions, we're here for you, or you can just message either one of us privately if you have any questions. If you are wondering what we do and you want to know more, you can DM us as well, and we are happy to answer your questions.
Yeah, something that is personal, definitely more wise or more comfortable when you're talking to when it's a one-on-one, right? And to me, yeah, that usually works as well when I do talk to people, even in public area. When it's in a group, they tend to shy away. But when you're talking to one-on-one, it does help because you're addressing something that they never really address with other people, even their family, right?
That's right. That's right. Sometimes even children will not even tell their parents about this. And this is a really good question that we have here. When should someone seek help? Now.
Right.
Seek help now. You
Yeah.
can
Don't
DM us
wait.
right now and get your answers and seek help. It's never too late. If you require medical interventions, as per what your doctor advises, we will also advise you accordingly. We want to work together with the doctors. It depends on your symptoms. It depends on the severity. It depends on a lot of factors, actually. So we really need to talk one-to-one to be able to, see what is the best solution for you.
Yep. Makes sense. Because not everyone is equal, so we have to assess it, individually. Yeah. Thanks for the question, Shirley.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for being here. Is there any more questions? Or
I guess we can also let people know. So actually we're doing this on a weekly basis, trying to, destigmatize period pains or period per se. So next week, do come and join us as well. We'll be speaking about stress and menses. And hopefully that will come across as something that, can de-stress for you. Yeah. So,
Yes,
and then
one of the main causes also.
I get it also. Like sometimes when I get stressed, it's either gonna come late or gonna come early. Yeah.
How painful. Stress can be cause pain.
Yeah.
For some it does, yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
Yes, please do join us next week. So Tuesday, 8:30, same timing. And then in September is PCOS Awareness Month. So we're going to also talk about PCOS as well in September. Do join us. We hope that whatever information that we're sharing with you encourages you to seek help, encourages you to a more healthy lifestyle, a more environmentally friendly and healthy lifestyle as well.
Yeah, definitely. And also, just making it as a conversation that you attended this short talk and you learned something and then you want to share with others. That's how it all starts, right? Awareness. It starts with you. Yeah. So thanks again, everyone, for joining. Hopefully we'll see you next week, 8:30, same time, 30th August. All right. Take care.
Take care.
Bye-bye.